What's up?
I know you've been talking about this, but again, what's the difficulty of falling behind early like that and then trying to come back? I mean, how big a challenge is this presenting for you guys each night?
We did some good things getting some people out there. It seemed like we were always a hit away. We had trouble grouping a whole lot together other than one inning, but it's part of it. It doesn't always work out like you'd like to have it drawn up every night. Way-in started out pretty good there. Like he had some depth to his breaking ball, but it seemed like every time he made a mistake with his fastball with some location, he paid for it. But, we talk about the challenge of pitching when you know that you're not real sure what you're going to have to work with, but that doesn't change physically how you go about pitching. You got to get people out. And I thought we'd make a run at them. We did, but we just hit away from some situations with people out there. But didn't take advantage of. Thought that our guys had some really. I was impressed with at bats. We had him up over 100 pitches in the fifth inning. Had a lot better quality at bats than we've been having. We just couldn't finish off those innings. And when he went back out for the sixth with 100 plus, and that was, you think you're going to benefit from that, but we weren't able to keep them at bay. It created a margin we couldn't overcome.
Was Archer that good, or what made him that effective?
No, he's a real good pitcher. He just, I thought we were as good as he was tonight. We just couldn't get that last hit. I was really proud of the at-bats our guys had off of him. Obviously his stuff is real good, but we've competed real well against him over the years, and that's hard to do. But you're going to have a pretty well-pitched game because what opportunities you get off him, you better make use of it. But like I said, I was happy with the at-bats off of him. We got some deep counts and really were selective off of him. And, the slider's plus slider. And with that velocity, real athletic guy who, that's why he's one of the best pitchers in the American League. But we had our opportunities against him.
What do you think of Chad?
Like I said, it was okay, but it wasn't as good as he's capable. I thought the way he started out, I thought we were going to have a really good outing from him, which we needed, and he's a couple pitches away from it. I thought the fast two-seamer was trying to go down the way they jerked across the plate that he hit out of the ballpark was a pitch he'd like to have back.
Buck, I know you watch behind the scenes of things going on. Manny's play it short tonight. He didn't get much action, but what did you see?
What do you mean watching scenes behind? You mean
just sort of how he was?
Oh, Manny was really. He was energized by the opportunity. I can tell you, he was excited about it, for the right reasons, and trying to give a little different look tonight. And I thought he handled himself well. He made, really good play over there in the hole, and started a good double play there with John. And you think about all the things that those two guys been through together, to get an opportunity to play together at the middle tonight. But I thought he handled himself well. He had some really good at bats tonight too, but he. It's frustrating for our guys, to see all the things that go on behind the scenes that, y'all aren't privy to how frustrating it is for them, the things they're trying to do to get it righted and not get a return for it. I feel for the want to that believe me, it's a constant theme with our guys trying to get it going. And I still feel when they do, somebody's going to pay.
You talk about the at-bats. I mean, the at-bats you saw today versus maybe ones you've seen in the past week or so.
Yeah,
is
much
that a
better.
step forward, I guess?
I hope so. It didn't show up on the scoreboard, but that's the only thing that we judge it by at the end. That our guys know that. But they talked about some things today, like they do every day, and all the things that go on. If I told y'all everything that goes on from 11 o'clock in the morning until the first pitch, that's what everybody does. We don't have a corner on it. It's when you're trying to do something that 29 other clubs are trying to do. It's a challenge.
Buck, do you have any updates on Gonzalez at all?
No, he's having an MRI, I believe, tomorrow. He had an injection in his shoulder, which is a 2 or 3 day thing to recover from. We'll have a real good idea. I think we'll have a pretty definitive idea of what we're dealing with tomorrow. We want to make sure we get a couple of pictures and make sure there's not any damage that we don't know about before we proceed with the next step.
The MRI is tomorrow and the injection was today.
Yeah, I'll double check that. I'm pretty sure I've had so many different things like that run by me today to let me know, but I'll double check and let me make sure that's accurate. But I think that is.
The injection will be cortisone, I assume, or it's not a PTP or?
I would assume, but that'll be the third thing I'll check.
Okay.
I'm sure I think there's probably one or more forms of it. If we need a clinical name, I'll get it. I think it's pretty standard, like you say. That's what it is, but I'll double check it. What else?
You're bringing up at least 2 pitchers for tomorrow?
I don't think so. I know Steve's going to be active tomorrow, and there was some talk about another one, but keep in mind that how did Chaz's outing go tonight?
1 run and 1 1/3, something like
Should have been 1 1/3, but he, we're planning on him on second because we'd give him tomorrow off and then activate him on second. So I guess there is 2 counting Chaz, but not for tomorrow. I know it's Stevie for sure, and I'm not sure. We're going to talk a little bit. We were going to wait. Some of it we might wait and see how Miguel's situation is, whether it's a wait or DL him. Because if you DL him, you bring some other people into play that haven't been down 10 days, if you know the way it works, even though there's a lot of moving legalities with the roster management that we have to stay on top of.
Based on what you saw from Manny tonight at short, do you envision playing him there more as the season winds down this last month?
Not necessarily. JJ gets back, he'll be there, and I think Manny will play third base tomorrow. Giannis will play short. Okay, thank you.